cream leg bars and blue lace red Wyandottes going forward, I will probably do that. There is a flap of skin right here where like the wing bone is basically right here. Hey. And that's where I place this wing bone. So you just want to make sure that you squeeze it good and tight. And that's it. Splash lace red Wyandotte. So she may end up in my breeding group. I'm not really sure. It depends on the quality of the feathering and the colors. So although she is a splash lace red Wyandotte, which is visually appealing, I'm not loving this splash lacing around the red parts on her feathers. So we'll see. This one does have a little too much bleeding between the red and the splash, and the red color isn't as dark as I would like it to be. But I think all three of these are pullets. This one's a little bit smaller. It may end up going into the chick room that I have with the other younger group just because it looks really young, and sometimes I don't do the greatest job keeping track of ages and keeping them together. So this one kind of looks like a rooster. It was probably getting picked on pretty well. This bird is a little bit more what I'm going for when it comes to my breeding groups. It has a nice darker red color. It is still a splash, it's not a blue, but I keep both splash and blue in my breeding groups. The only fault that I see here, it does have a correct comb, but the chest feathering is not as defined as I would like it. So I really would like the red centering on those feathers. Again, this one's actually a blue lace. Can't see it with the light, but this is a blue lace, a little bit more of the target color when it comes to the blue lace threads. But again, the chest feathering is not defined, so that's not ideal. Honey, you're okay. The rest of these that are left are not breeding group birds. These are just egg layers that I got for production. And I have some buff Orpingtons, some Andalusians, and I think there's a white leghorn in here. This is a buff Orpington. I mean, it's just gonna be real quick. Easier said than done. This is a blue Andalusian. They tend to be very flighty. I would not have ordered this breed on purpose. The only reason I got them was because I ordered a production pack from Meyer Hatchery and they came in that. So it was like, I don't know if it was the production pack specifically or the rainbow production assortment or something, and I ended up with some of these. So I also had a splash Andalusian earlier. So this breed comes in blue, black, and splash because the blue genetics don't breed true, just like with most other blue breeds. You can get blue, black, or splash. So this one is a blue Andalusian. One thing that I would like to point out here is that these guys are right around 3 months old. So they're at about the 12-week mark, and I have pretty good success sexing them at that age, like by that age, sometimes even earlier. And this one is actually a rooster. It is a blue Andalusian, but it is a rooster. And one characteristic trait about this breed, as you can see, they're a little bit finer bone compared to the other birds that I have wing banded tonight. And they are very flighty, but they just look very dainty in my opinion. I did not want a blue Andalusian rooster, but here we are. So once he gets bigger, I will probably end up sending him to the auction house because I don't really have a use for him. The roosters that I keep around are Cream Lake Bars and my Blue Lace Red Wyandottes out of my breeding groups. So this one is a black Andalusian, same type of frame and stature, and I will compare her to another black chicken that I'm going to bring out here in just a second. But this one is a hen. If I was able to compare them side by side just by myself, it's a little bit more challenging working the crate and trying to get them back out. But if you were to compare them side by side, you would notice that there is a significant comb difference. The comb on the rooster is much larger at this age, which oftentimes is a defining characteristic and an easy way to sex them with some of these breeds. Now, let's compare this one to the black Andalusian I just had. If you look at the body size overall, it is much bulkier. They are a lot more stockier. This one does have clean legs. So this one came out of that production pack. And I'm guessing that this is a black Australorp, but that's my best educated guess at this point. It has a straight comb. It's a lot heavier set than those Andalusians, and it has clean legs. So I would think most likely a black Australorp. Another possibility could be a black copper Marans. She doesn't really have the copper flecking, but sometimes the hatcheries, the birds don't always have the copper flecking. But if I had to guess and bet money on it, I would say this is a black Australorp. My white leghorn's coming to say hi. White leghorn, this is your general production hen. It's okay. She's a little bit more finer boned like those blue and black Andalusians, and she's white, has a very straight comb in my experience. Although the white leghorns are a little bit smaller in stature compared to many other breeds, they're actually the earliest to mature. So these guys, in my experience, lay right around 16 weeks, and those white eggs that you buy in the grocery store come from these birds. So she's about a month away from producing your breakfast. Same thing, white leghorn. I have one bird left to go. It's an Easter egger. My favorite thing with these birds are the little muffs that they have. It gives them so much personality. Look at you, crazy bird. All right. Yep. So, and if you look at her legs also, again, hard to see with the particular light, but they are a greenish shade, which is a dead giveaway for an Easter egger or any sort of variety like that. You wanna stand? Good girl. You're all right. Good girl. And it looks like she's also going to have a pea comb, so their comb, the red thing on the top of their head, is smaller than the other breeds. Now that I have them all packaged up in Premier 1 crates, it took 2 crates. The first one was very full. This one's not too full. But now that I'm done packaging them up, I'm going to clean their pen, and then I'm going to put these guys in the bucket with the other set of chicks, and I'm going to take them up to the big chicken coop and assimilate them.